Because it's my phone.
Oh.
There we go. It's okay, TJ. Take a breath.
I'm still shocked. I'm literally shocked at myself right now because I got up 10 minutes ago.
Yeah,
and
it's
we're
not
making it
often
on,
you oversleep.
and we're making it on time.
Yes, we are. Barely.
We did exactly 2 o'clock. We're not early. We are on time. Of course, you know, we've got a hoarder that wants to argue with me about it, you know.
No, I'll say this. Chris, your room is full except for a curtain to block that window.
No shit.
It is bright in your room, dude.
Looks very unprofessional.
Phone on over here. I'm going to close that curtain right now so we ain't Mr. Brighthead.
Cool, Mr. Brightsides. You go for it.
Put a bunch of hoarding shit over it.
Welcome to Mayhem's Amigos. I am TJ with Adam, the birthday boy Steve, and the hoarder Chronic Chris. And we're even expecting Irene today.
Yeah.
Oh shit, I forgot to send Squirrel the link. Oops. Wait, I can do that over here. Oh my god. No, I literally till about 10. I didn't get in until 7 o'clock this morning, you guys.
Wow.
Last night's run ran just later than hell. And I did not make it until 7 this morning. And when I finally got in, you know, of course, as everybody knows, I've started the Chantix and the road to quit smoking.
Yeah, so we totally expect you to be in a bad mood most of the time.
Yeah, you can.
More so than usual.
Especially when somebody questions my fucking intelligence.
Yeah.
Especially when
That
someone
pisses
questions
me
your
off.
What?
Chris, you want to find your way off the show today?
No, I'm serious. I didn't hear you. I was trying to close the curtain.
I said, when somebody questions my fucking intelligence, that pisses me off. My integrity and my intelligence are my two biggest, brightest stars in my own personal constellation.
Damn, that's still fucking bright.
Because I'm intelligent enough to know that if I don't know something, I'm going to ask questions. But it's, you know, different subjects, it's very rare you're going to get me into that position. God damn, look at all that shit.
This is always the grass.
Welcome to Hoarder Cam, everybody. Hoarder Cam.
I am not a hoarder. I just have a collection of cool shit.
Then
Cool shit to you, hoarding to many others. It's a matter of perspective.
Well, you know, you live your life and you go to all these events and concerts and festivals and you buy merch off bands and, you know, I got to display it.
Do you?
I do.
Now, hold on. You say you have to display it. How much of that to everybody else looks like it's displayed so people can see it?
Let's look around.
I saw a sign from Route 66.
Uh-huh.
That is an original off the original Route 66.
So you stole it.
Yes.
No, I did not steal it. It was given to me.
So that person stole it.
That person did not steal it. That person actually bought it fair and square at a Route 66 auction.
Oh.
So it was never displayed on the road.
No, it was on the road.
So then it was stolen.
No, when they redid the road, that came off a section of it just outside of Winslow, Arizona.
Oh.
So then it was stolen. So it could be sold.
Mm-hmm.
So essentially you've got hanging on your wall stolen government property.
No, it was bought at a Route 66 auction and then given to me.
Okay, but the Route 66 auction usually had stolen material.
Not unless you got it from me.
I don't think auctioneers are allowed to auction off stolen stuff. That's like a pawn shop.
That's
can't
if
buy
they know
stolen
about it. If
That
they
part's
know
true.
about it,
If
then they have to turn it over. But if they don't know, it's plausible deniability.
Yep.
I mean, ask Steve. Steve has stolen more than any of us.
Usually out of a Harbor Freight.
Yes.
Steve has stolen more than any of us.
Yes, he
That's
has.
fucking crazy. I was just watching a video before we come on here. You guys don't know PJ Mode. I know Kenny Wallace, and they're doing a little race shop thing. He said, "Oh,
Yeah.
there's my brand new generator I bought at Harbor Freight, and I paid $300." I said, "Dude, I could have got it for fucking free. I've had those generators from fucking Harbor Freight.
I
didn't pay
almost
no
had 3
$300
brand new
for it.
ones when I was in Florida for Milton. Only thing stopping me was they wouldn't fit in the car.
That's why I always made sure I had a truck when I went to Harbor Freight. Hell, I got a fucking prop stand-up 220 air compressor for $1. It was brand new.
Steve. Yeah, the air compressor, the cement mixer.
All they wanted to do was see a receipt. They didn't say it had to be the receipt for the item.
Talking about stealing air compressors. Man, we were on a job one day years ago putting a roof on a house.
Okay.
My brother's up there fucking nailing away. Pop, pop, pop. All of a sudden he goes to nail. Nothing. He says, make sure my air compressor's on. They didn't break the circuit or nothing. We go down to look. Fucking air compressor's gone. Someone pulled up to the job site, unhooked the air compressor, threw it in their truck, and drove off quicker than shit.
Was that anywhere near Dupo, Illinois?
No, it was up in Iowa. I thought, what fucking
Hey,
balls?
Steve is laughing like he did.
He
And
is
someone
laughing.
finally
He
caught
probably did. It was you,
Steve.
wasn't it, Steve?
Have you ever stolen an air compressor from a job site while they were using it?
I don't know. How's the weather? It's sunny here. It's sunny here. Let's just say they might have been on break.
Well, fuck you, Steve. I want my air compressor back.
We borrowed it.
Hey, when you borrow something, usually you return it when you're done.
Allegedly.
Yeah, allegedly.
Damn, dude. That's this brand new DeWalt drill I found in the ditch. Wow,
that was my shit. We use strictly DeWalt tools.
You were in Iowa for that?
I don't think so. I was pretty fucked up back then on drugs, so I might
Well,
have
there
been.
you go, right there.
I might have been in Iowa. Shit, I don't know. We did a lot of shit.
Let me ask you this, Steve.
Okay.
Have you ever been so fucked up you woke up in your car on the side of the road and had to go to the nearest gas station and ask what state you were in?
Yeah. Actually, I've been so fucked up. I woke up in the back seat of my car with somebody else driving that I didn't know, and my face was painted like Gene Simmons.
Just a
I guess
kiss.
it's better than waking up
I
and
know.
finding a dick on your head.
I know. And when we were in Oklahoma, when we were supposed to be in Wichita, Kansas, which they're close, but
Just a little bit out of the way.
Yeah, just a little bit. Scenic route, right?
And when I left, I was driving And when we stopped, I wasn't driving anymore. And I was in the back seat, which doesn't happen. Not in my fucking car.
Did it hurt to sit?
No, I was laying.
Okay.
I had the whole back seat to myself.
Were you getting ridden?
I don't think so.
So you may not have had that back seat just to yourself the entire time.
That's a possibility.
Did you get orally satisfied?
Yeah, no. No, because according to everybody,
hurt.
No, I might have been. I was with a girl, my first sexual experience, and her brother.
Wait, you were with her and her brother?
Well, we weren't having sex together. I wasn't having sex with her brother.
I was just checking.
No,
Did that brother happen to say, "Ain't nobody having sex with my sister but me"?
No.
No, okay.
No more than twice.
Yeah. He seemed okay with it, even though he was only 14.
And how old were you at the time?
18.
Yes, that was statutory rape, Steve.
Oh, here we go again.
Just
oh, geez.
I'm just saying, don't worry, Chris is guilty of it too.
That was years ago.
No statute of limitations. So yeah, if I was you, I would not go back to the dead.
Chris is guilty of what?
Statutory rape.
I plead the fifth of Jack.
I plead the fifth.
I can't go to Kansas. I can't go to Las Vegas.
Why can't you go to Las Vegas?
I might have done some things illegal in Vegas. But I lived out there for 6 months.
Yeah, what happens in Vegas stays on YouTube.
No, it stays in fucking Vegas. Or it gets on Ray Lytle's Morning Disaster.
I do seem to remember the story a little bit.
I had a small stint. I was only there 6 months. That was...
Now, I'll tell you what. I think the place that Steve would do the best, if he was to ever leave Illinois, would actually be my old stomping grounds in Las Cruces.
I wouldn't mind Arizona, New Mexico.
I'll tell you what. I think you would do great down there because, one, the weather is so much more mild, and two, there's an unprecedented, disproportionate amount of girls compared to guys in Las Cruces.
Oh, that's even better.
Yeah, I mean, you could dive head first and end up taking at least one hole.
Oh.
And there are some bigger ones with very low self-esteem.
That's even better.
And low standards.
That's even better.
Mm-hmm.
I have a few standards, but not many.
Mm-hmm.
I prefer breathing.
Okay.
He prefers. Not necessary, but prefers.
Within the first 24 hours of death.
Oh, wow.
So the body has to be warm.
Right.
Ish.
Yeah.
Warm-ish. Okay.
No, I didn't want you to start.
There has to be a little bit of, how do I say this? I'm trying to find a word. Nimbality. They need to be nimble, so I can
flexibility
pose them in different positions if they're not going to be coherent.
Flexibility.
Flexibility.
Yeah, flexibility. That's it. Damn. The nimability. Who the fuck makes up a word like that? I never
Only
even heard of that word. I think I might have smoked a little bit. And now it's starting to hit me a little bit. So if I take off on a rambling, just look at and say, hey, shut up.
Well, you have a message here from Tom.
Oh,
He says, let's see if I can get the thing to actually highlight. There we go. He says, "Happy birthday, Steve. Keep on kicking names and taking ass." Wait, that came out wrong. Just happy birthday.
thank you, Tom and Junior Jackson Fat Pecker,
Fat Pecker, huh?
aka Fat Pecker. No, I mean Fat Checker. Fat Checker. I was
Fat
getting those mixed up.
Say, I thought it was Fat
Checker.
Checker, not Fat Pecker.
Yeah, exactly. I mixed those up.
I don't mind being a fat checker if she's good and thick. Woohoo!
Do you have a Fat Pecker?
Huh?
You heard him.
I'm sorry, I'm multitasking here.
Big shock.
Do you have a Fat Pecker? Or are you a Fat Checker?
I'm a fat checker. I like to
So
know
you
she's
do
good
not
and
have a
thick.
Fat Pecker.
So you don't have a Fat Pecker? Okay.
He may not touch bottom, but he will stretch out the edges.
There you go.
Damn.
Good Lord, you really got to explain it to him.
You guys are a bunch of perverts.
Dude, I woke up at 5:30
Really?
this morning, rolled over and just barely not even out of bed, just rolled over and lit up a joint. My wife, really? This early? Fuck yeah, why not?
Will it though?
The beauty of being unemployed.
I usually just tend to have a cup of coffee in the morning. What about you, TJ?
Well,
Yeah, I mean, at the worst case scenario, it's going to be a shot of tequila. I mean, come on.
Yeah. Some
Well,
form
You
of
only have a cup
caffeine.
of coffee?
No, usually it's a pot.
Okay.
I don't drink coffee.
Let's say fucking unless I get a pot of coffee, my day is fucked.
I'm not a fan of sweet tea. I love iced tea, but I'm just not a fan of sweet tea.
Oh
Okay.
yeah. I don't kind of coffee I like is you go to them truck stops and they got all those flavored coffees. And I just like push a button on each one. Like I want some French vanilla and some caramel, whatever. Oh, I want some hot chocolate in there. Oh, just a splash of regular coffee because I don't like regular coffee. I call it
See, now,
super coffee.
once you start adding stuff to it, it ceases to be coffee.
Yeah, I'll admit what I have in the morning, you guys probably would not prefer as coffee.
I
is-
mean, I don't know. It depends on what you're talking about when you're
When I
talking
make
adding.
coffee, it's just in one of those like little generic Keurig
Keurig
machines.
Oh, okay.
And I make a French toast flavored coffee,
Oh,
and I'll use hazelnut creamer in it.
oh, that doesn't sound. I could probably handle that,
Why?
but that's not coffee. That's foo-foo
That's not
coffee.
coffee.
Yeah, well, like I said,
It is coffee, but it's not coffee. Coffee
Yeah.
is just fucking Folgers black. Tastes like fucking dirty water. That's why I can't stand. You can't even put sugar and creamer in it. It don't even still tastes like fucking dirty water.
No, if I'm making it, it ain't tasting like dirty water. It tastes like road tar.
Exactly. Now, I like
Yeah.
to start my coffee pot, and once it gets a cup of coffee in the pot at the very bottom, that's my first cup of coffee. That's super strong shit.
Oh yeah. Yeah. That's
And then he
like-
weakens the entire pot for everybody else that might get a cup.
Because fuck them.
Yeah, Gold Peak is one of my favorites, Mike. I gotta agree with that. But I'm just not a sweet tea person. I've tried. There was a point where I did drink a lot of sweet tea, but I'm just not a fan of it.
You guys didn't see that on camera? My cigarette.
no,
just
Chris.
popped like
Chris,
doing
very
this.
often I don't pay attention to you.
My
But no,
cigarette, I just took a drag off it and it popped like there was a seed in it.
I saw a bunch of smoke jump off there. Like, what the fuck was that?
Yeah, it just popped on me. What the fuck?
He actually, what really happened is he had a pop rock in there, and he finally hit the pop rock while smoking.
It would be cool. That would be cool.
That would be kind of cool.
I would.
But you'd have to like take apart the whole cigarette and
You got the
Not
time.
if you're making your own.
I used to, but then I got lazy and just started having the tobacco people do it for me.
So you've got the time.
Yes, TJ, he does have the time.
I do, but there are better things I can do with my time.
You get one of them you're not doing.
Which is
Getting me my link for Smoker Mania.
man, I was sitting there for 2 hours last night researching how to get a donation link.
I tried.
I swear to God, it's going to come down to I've got to do it.
Ray fucking said, I'm not going to tell you because you can never fucking figure out to explain it to TJ.
I'm going to have to
God,
reach
thank
out and
you.
talk to Ray, who will explain it to me. Which I did get a giggle out of it.
Because there's only one other person I know that knows how to do it. I don't know if they're in speaking terms with them. So
No, I'm not.
I didn't think so. I didn't think so.
I would rather ask a fat pecker than ask them.
Hey, he might be able to. I don't know. That's what I figured. That's why I'm.
But no, I mean, like I said, where I'm going to end up doing it myself, and then that's going to piss me off. And
Oh God.
And then again, here we are. Like, I'm working full time, working on my novel, working on Smoker Mania. Let's just make sure I do all the work, right?
Hey, I can't do everything, and there's a lot of things I can't do, but I'm trying to learn how to do those things I don't know how to do.
I ask you for one thing.
It's
One.
not an easy
But-
thing.
But TJ, training for Smoker Mania is so difficult.
Oh, yeah, it's so much more important.
I know. I'm up to smoking an ounce a day now. Fuck. You know how expensive this is getting? My wife's getting pissed.
Well, I mean, you've been in a doghouse before.
Yeah, but now it's getting cold outside.
Better put a heater in there for you and Harley.
Supposed to be nice Friday. The 40s.
40s.
Okay.
Fridays. For next Friday.
Hell,
Probably one day I'm gonna go to the dispensary.
The
Harley
dispensary.
Harley almost ended up sitting in the living room right behind me.
Oh, man, Friday is supposed to be nice. Holy shit.
But then there's another storm coming for us towards the end of the month.
Yeah, they said it's going to hit down here, too.
Yeah.
But I'm seeing 70 degrees on Friday. I'm like, oh,
Oh, 73, damn. That's
68 Saturday. See, and I'm off Wednesday and Thursday this week. I've got 61 on Wednesday, but they're calling for rain. Thursday is supposed to be pretty clear at 65. I think that's going to be a ride.
Chris, are you okay, dude?
I'm gonna die from a sneeze.
Apparently,
Better
it looks like
fart.
you cracked your neck sneezing and shit.
I just did. That's why I had to mute my camera so I could cuss real quick.
Guess it's better than dying from a fart.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I was thinking about doing? Since and that is only an if Chris makes it up to Illinois and sets everything up. I'm gonna have Fat 420 make a delivery to Steve. I'm gonna have
not drinking no fucking piss.
no, not piss. God, no. That's for somebody else to win the lottery, and then you do
Exactly.
that.
I hope that
I
never
am
happens.
gonna be there in March. I'm gonna be all over the fucking country this year.
I'm gonna send Fat 420 like $40 and have him go pick up $40 worth of Walmart bean burritos.
Oh, you know how many you can get? Fuck, those things going $1.36 a piece.
Really?
Yeah, the big ones. Yeah, the red ones. They're like $1.30. They used to be
gross.
$1.
How can you guys eat that crap?
I'm not eating it, but I'm going to set it up for Steve to eat it the
Oh,
day
God, I
before
love it.
Smoker Mania.
I fucking love them. I'm cooking for about 2 minutes.
No,
It's still a little
make
bit
that a
lukewarm.
challenge. Steve, eat 36 burritos.
Oh, I couldn't eat 36. I'll tell you what, motherfuckers. I got a fucking pizza. I got a large.
Yeah,
we
last
had
time was your birthday party, right?
yeah, it wasn't a very big one, but people showed it, and I think everybody came. But I got it. We went to this place there in Williamsville. It was till Bella told us. I ordered a fucking blue cheese pizza. It was fun. It was fucking, if you like blue cheese. No.
Hey,
That
depending
That
on,
sounds disgusting.
I like blue cheese sometimes with buffalo wings. To be honest,
Okay. Now that's
Blue
good. Kind
cheese
of like
cools it down.
it doesn't have any crumble blue cheese in it, but it's like the sauce is made out of blue cheese, has blue cheese in it,
okay.
Nope.
and then it has bacon all over it, and then it has tomatoes on it. Little
I
cherry
heard bacon.
tomatoes.
I'm sold.
Oh, it's got bacon all the fuck over it.
Now,
And
you
thought
see,
that-
I could see like there being like a buffalo chicken pizza
right,
with blue cheese crumble over the top,
right.
and that might work. But just blue cheese sauce, no.
Well, that's originally what I thought was.
Casey's has the buffalo chicken blue cheese pizza on
Oh, yeah?
occasion.
Really, ours got the jalapeno popper. But I was
Not
gonna,
the real ones.
No, not a Casey's. Fuck no.
That's
I've
the
got
only-
real jalapeno poppers down here.
But
Not the.
I thought I was going to get pizza today. I was going to go Casey's and get pizza to watch football. I thought, fuck it. I'll just order a big pizza tonight and I'll just have extra. Fuck, I could only eat 2 pizzas. The crust was astronomical, man. It's the best crust I've ever fucking had on a pizza.
Really?
Thin crust now. But damn, it's better than Bernie and Betty's here in Springfield. And Bernie's and Betty's pretty fucking good pizza, yeah. It was really, and even Ray said that fucking crust was phenomenal on that pizza. Like, damn.
Wow.
Fuck, it was good, man. I don't know how I got off on that subject. So,
No, we were just talking about your birthday, but then you got to talking about what you had.
oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It was fun.
So no, all right. So it was. What was the name of that place? Bellatoros or something?
Yeah, Bella Torre, something like that. In Williamsville, yeah.
I've actually got
A little bitty place. Only got a bartender and one dude waiter. That's
wow,
it.
really?
Yep.
I've actually got it. I've got it right here. Man, too bad Fat Pecker Tom couldn't have been there for you.
That's okay. I don't need him. I have fat enough pecker. It's just not long enough.
Bella Trattoria. That's it. Bella Trattoria, right?
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. There's not too many restaurants in here.
No, not really. I mean, it's kind of like going out.
Was it here when you lived here?
No, when I lived there was one restaurant,
Oh, yeah.
and that was
All right.
Brennan's, but I don't think it's there anymore.
Was it right across from the post office?
Yeah.
That's where the Bella Trattoria is now, right there. And
Okay,
there's
so
a coffee shop next to it.
Yeah.
now, and then when we get onto the subject of the flavored coffee, this is going to piss Chris off, but I like the Texas pecan coffee. That's one I will drink.
I don't know. I'm not. I mean,
It's good.
Texas pecan coffee.
Texas pecan.
Now,
Okay.
do you drink it black?
Yeah.
Oh,
Then technically it's a Texas style coffee, so it's acceptable.
Oh, see how he changes gears on that, right?
No, because back in the day, coffee was a blend of coffee beans and chick root, And then also whatever cowboys at the campfire had to throw in to add a little flavor to it so it wasn't so acidic. So you can get some acceptable forms of flavored coffee, but when you start with chocolate chip pancake flavored coffee, that's just nope.
Well, now who's to say that somebody's not going to make coffee on the fire and throw in a chocolate chip pancake into the coffee?
Say, to be fair, mine was French toast, and usually I don't eat when I have the coffee. Hopefully, I'll get like half a cup because of my daughter. So, but I need caffeine when I get up.
Who's to say that somebody wouldn't throw a piece of French toast into the coffee while it's over the fire?
Personally, I prefer Black Rifle coffee, black.
Yeah, but even they have multiple flavors and variants.
It's variants, but it's not flavors. They got the Special Ops Dark, the Cactus Squatch, and it's all just different roast for the beans. So it's all technically still coffee.
I knew a guy. We were out camping. This is while I was living in New Mexico. And he started brewing coffee over the campfire, and he did it Texas style, started throwing whatever in. He accidentally threw in some peyote. That was the best coffee I ever had.
Fuck yeah.
Like, whoa, I'm in the spirit world.
And
dude,
now you know why.
Gonzo.
And now you know why they saw the spirits on the mountain.
It's like, good Lord, dude. What?
High.
No, high left the rearview mirror. Like, we were way past high. He was so stoned. He was so far out of it. He tried to lick his own balls for like half the night.
Ooh. Man, I don't want no peyote if it's going to make me try to lick my balls. No fucking way.
And every time he tried to lick his balls, he rolled over into a cactus. Which was a miracle.
Me and my wife were talking about this kind of shit last night because she says, it's still cold as fuck, but why does the cold bring all the crackheads and tweakers out? I said, because it's finally cool enough they can walk around without sweating their balls off.
Yeah.
I literally watched a guy sit there for one night in front of an air conditioner blowing right on him, just sweating his balls off profusely the whole time because he was too fucking high.
Tweaker.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what that meth will do.
Yeah.
But they say it'll also help you sweat off overweight too.
You don't see too many fat meth addicts, do you?
Not really.
Yeah.
I'm not addicted, but I could have been. I wouldn't have been there as big as I am now, I guarantee it.
Well, you know why all these drugs leave your system within 72 hours except for weed. And do you know why that is?
Because you need to get more?
Because it's the only drug that your body actually accepts and wants in there. And that's why it stays in your system for so long. Everything else, your cocaine, your heroin, all that shit, your body is trying to push that shit out.
They're synthetics, and weed's natural.
Yeah, and your body is literally trying to push that shit out.
Yeah, they don't want that shit in your body. Yeah, they don't want that shit in your body.
Why do I have a permanent alcohol content then?
Because you drink 24 hours?
No, I don't drink 24 hours a day, but I do have a permanent alcohol content in my blood. I think it's like 10%.
How do you have a CDL?
Maybe because I've been drinking for so long. I mean, I don't know.
With the CDL, you're supposed to be at what, 0.06?
It's not in my breath.
But if it's in your blood, that's still the same as intoxication.
They don't do blood draws. They do breathalyzer. See, I only get the breathalyzer. They only show the breathalyzer when I do the recharge. No, I've got an extremely high tolerance. I do know that.
Well, when you're in the Army and you go over to Germany and drink with them and then come back to the United States, our beer ain't fucking shit no more. That's why most veterans, TJ is the only veteran I know that drinks beer. All the other veterans I know that drink, they drink bourbon, they drink whiskey, they drink something strong.
Do you obviously don't know what I drink lately, do you?
I thought I saw you having a Mike's the other day.
Well, either tequila sunrise.
No. You've been on a tequila sunrise kick.
I've been on a tequila
Crown
kick.
and Coke.
Crown and Coke. Crown and Coke is my go-to.
Yep. And then tequila sunrise when you feel like it. That's been about it recently.
You got me there. But I have seen TJ drink beer.
I will drink beer occasionally.
I've seen TJ drink wine cooler before.
Yeah, I've seen him sit there and have a Mike's.
Don't fucking shake your head.
I'm shrugging like, and? What's your point?
Fuck, I'm pretty sure I've seen him sit there with the Bartles and James once.
No, I've never had Bartles and James.
No, I think
never had Bartles and James. Now, the Mike's I like is that black cherry lemonade.
Yeah, it's like saying TJ drinks a White Claw or something like that. That's not going to happen.
Yeah.
I just said that's like saying you drink a White Claw or something.
No.
That's not going to happen.
I won't drink that horse piss.
If I saw TJ drinking a White Claw, just know in 13 hours or less, I will be at his front door to kick his ass for it.
If I drink a White Claw, I'd kick my own ass.
What's the matter with White Claw?
Oh, God. Ugh, it's horrible.
It's alcoholic seltzer water, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah, it's
like
fruit drink.
Oh, I like that.
Us older motherfuckers did not fight for your right to party so you can sit around and drink White Claw. That's bullshit.
Yeah.
Wait, who are you? How old are you again?
2 years younger than you.
Yeah, that means me and Steve are the old farts.
Actually, that makes Chris the youngest on the show.
Oh, shit. Yeah.
I'm 43.
He's an older motherfucker.
I'm 43.
I turned 44 in January. Actually, not that long ago, about 10 days ago. 11 days
You're
ago.
a year older than me.
Yeah. Oh, now you're not the oldest on the show anymore, Chris.
So
Darn
it.
I've got to protect Irene here.
But what difference does that make? I mean, we grew up in the same era. We were probably getting fucked up at the same time.
What the hell are you doing, Steve?
Nothing. Hey, you motherfuckers talking about I drank fucking Boone's Farm Strawberry Ripple. Mad Dog 2020, baby.
Boone's Farm Strawberry Nipple?
Ripple.
Ripple.
Is
Oh,
that like a chocolate one? Like
Ripple.
where it's
No,
like mixed
no,
with chocolate?
Mixed with
They had
chocolate.
wines like that down in Florida. I think it was
Really?
Killy
I
or
never
something
had no
like that.
chocolate one.
Oh,
That's
Killian's?
Bailey's, ain't it?
It was like a vineyard down in Florida,
Oh,
but they made like a chocolate wine with like strawberry, and one was just like chocolate.
Oh,
It was way too sweet, but yeah.
Ew, that was gross.
Corey says there ain't no law on the claw. The claws are for the ladies.
I see all kinds of guys drinking claws.
No, the claws are not for the ladies.
Uh.
Because I'll tell you what, they'll sit there and drink them foo-foo drinks that you laugh at. Them foo-foo drinks that she's drinking that you're laughing at has 5 times the alcohol that your beer has.
Yeah. In that beer, yeah.
If they pour it right.
What the hell is that?
My cat?
Sounds like a cat.
I'm hearing a cat. Yeah.
It's my cat.
Oh,
You know,
like, what the fuck? All right, whose
it's
pussy
my
is going
vagina.
off?
It makes noises.
Like, damn it, whose pussy is going off? We've already had Steve look at the window and go, well, the weather sure is nice outside.
Oh yeah.
I think mine might be sick today. She had to move all day.
Really?
She just been
She wasn't
so late.
licking your blanket, was she?
No, no.
All right, well. No, that's one of our competitors for Smoker Mania. Man, I'm hearing that cat. It's like it almost sounds
Want
like
me
it's
to mute
hearing my.
myself or no?
No,
Like,
no, that's fine.
bothering you. I can.
But I'm just sitting here like, God, it's almost like it's in my house.
It wants a Dickin.
It wants a Dickens.
Yes.
Dick Insider.
Well, Corey, I'll tell you one of my favorite drinks in the whole entire world.
Be right back. Well, you guys go ahead and actually go over that. Your favorite. Well, I mean, Irene's favorite drink is non-alcoholic now, but
I can talk about the ones I used to drink.
I figured the Pepsi.
Yeah.
Diet Pepsi, sponsor us.
Steve can't hang with real stoners. I agree. And Irene has too many clothes on. She's comfy. It's cold down in the South this week.
Taylor Swift.
Oh God.
My favorite drink, honestly, is a black tooth grin.
Is that like based off of a dragon or something?
Well, I gotta be honest.
Does it have Jägermeister in it?
No, it is a shot and a half of Crown, a shot and a half of Seagram's, and just a splash of Dr. Pepper. And I was taught how to make them by the person that actually made them for Dimebag Darrell when they were on tour.
Nice.
Wow.
So, and the reason why it's my favorite drink is because it tests your drinking abilities. If you can drink 6 of them and still be having a good time, you could qualify to party with Pantera. On my best day, I think I had 15 of them.
Damn.
That's a lot. That's pricey too. You're going out and drinking.
So 3 shots.
When you bring your own bottles.
Yeah, if you got your own BYOB, then yeah.
Figure I don't have to be at work until like 10 o'clock tonight.
Oh, that's good. So you
Oh,
got time.
420's in there saying his favorite drink is Irene.
Mm-hmm.
I think Steve's got this hurt.
When it gets juicy. I'm sure it's got vitamins.
I bet you're full of vitamins now. Vitamin A, vitamin B, vitamin D, vitamin P, vitamin V.
Lots of vitamin D. Well, sort of.
Uh-oh. That sounds like
Sort
trouble
of.
in paradise.
Yeah.
It's all good. All's good.
Well, I got to admit, you know what? Irene inspired me. That's why I started the whole trying to quit smoking kick.
Oh, yeah, you said you're on Chantix, right?
There it is.
If I had pom-poms, I'd be like shaking them for you. Like,
I haven't gotten like the
You
vivid
keep
dreams
doing that
yet.
though. That's fine. Sure, Steve
Everybody
won't
keeps
mind
telling
either.
me there's going to be like some real vivid dreams.
man.
And I already said, man, I hope I watch a porn before those hit.
Corey, if you want to come drinking, come see me.
He'll split that much with you.
I got another one on the way, but this is some of the best alcohol in the United States. It is highly potent and comes out of the mountains of West Virginia.
You know,
Moonshine? What?
yeah, he's got moonshine.
Yeah.
The real hillbilly moonshine.
I think Tennessee sells hillbilly.
No, that bottle came from that jar came from West Virginia.
He keeps
Nice.
dragging it down, you know. Like we get to a certain level where we're not being called a hillbilly show, and then here comes Chris. Down we go.
I mean, I live in the South, so it's already
Right,
started
well, I
off
mean-
a little bit sketchy at best.
I'm in the South. I'll do some sketchy
you know what?
shit for a Klondike bar, but
You can say that it's some hillbilly shit, but I'll guarantee you, people up in Minnesota, North Dakota, they drive
Russia.
down here for this shit.
Russia. Don't forget Alaska.
Still made by the hillbillies.
Canada.
Well,
Yeah,
because
the
they know what
hillbillies
the
know how
fuck
to
they're
get
doing.
drunk.
I mean, but
You
I
gotta
mean,
be
you
a
know,
certain
if I,
amount drunk before you can fuck your sister, okay?
that's true. Exactly. Just because you can make whiskey does not make it okay to fuck your sister.
I meant to plug this in. My bad.
Corey, where's my cherry bounce, boy?
You're
Corey's
what?
supposed to be making cherry. Corey's supposed to be making cherry bounce. And when it was supposed to be done.
Cherry Mound?
Bounce. Cherry
Bounce?
bounce.
Like the candy? With
Booze.
coconut?
Oh,
So listen, I'll make cherry bounce, but I'm not doing it on video.
Woo.
Who's Cherry? First of all,
That's
yeah. And why are
Judith.
you not introducing her to Steve?
No.
Irene.
Yeah, you could introduce her to Irene.
I'll mess her up a long time. Give
What?
her daddy issues.
Irene has met my cherry.
My Cherry's amazing. She's so wonderful. And then
Corey,
there's
what
the
I
baby
have
cherry.
is Boone County moonshine. You ever see the Wonderful Whites of West Virginia?
Try to avoid West Virginia.
There's some weird people in West Virginia.
That's fact.
That's where
But
the
they
most.
can't-
I think that's where the
they
most
can't
immigrant
make the
family
moonshine.
is in the world.
They can't
That
make
moonshine came from the same people that Hank Williams III gets his from.
I've got it from Kentucky before. Apple pie moonshine. It wasn't bad.
Kentucky does some good moonshine.
You got to watch Kentucky moonshine, especially with them two words in the front of it, apple pie, because is what they're doing is they're taking grain liquor and sweetening it and selling it off when it's not even corn liquor at all.
Mm.
Yeah, I've seen the movie. I've actually met a couple of the whites.
Oh.
You talking about that's the family that is all inbred and stuff?
I think
No,
so.
they're
Oh,
not
okay.
inbred. They're just fucking crazy.
Okay.
No, there is the Whitakers are the inbreds.
Yeah.
Okay. That's probably right. That sounds about right.
Whitakers. Got the one old boy that barks.
Yep.
Do what?
He can't communicate, so he barks.
I bark.
So
That's a lot of inbreeding that makes sure that somebody can't
It
talk.
It
a
is.
couple
It's,
years ago, my
brother.
job sent us to West Virginia. And as soon as I found out we were going to Boone County, that area, I'm like, shit, well, I got to fucking meet them people. When I wasn't working, it was my mission to find the white family. And I actually found Mamie and I found a couple of them. Susan, Mamie, and D-Ray. And they were cool as fuck.
Nice.
Oh, we had a family that lived in the town I grew up in Heliopolis. They were called the Knowleses, and they were inbred. Their mom was their sister, and their brother, their dad, and they all
Are you
slept
the
in one.
uncle cousin?
Yeah, more.
Okay.
Yeah.
Your family tree should fork and not loop to loop.
Right. They didn't have a
Uh,
grandpa pervert, did they?
No, they had a Tommy and a Dickie.
Hello,
And,
world.
Look up a song called I Am My Own Grandpa.
Oh my.
God, really?
What tune does it go to? Or does it have its own?
I refuse to look that up on principle.
I'm hungry. That's a good
No,
one.
it's actually really funny. It's the guy marries a girl and then his mom dies and his dad marries the girl that he married's daughter. And
Yeah.
I refuse to look up that song on principle. Absolutely. I will not poison my ears with the sound of
Got it.
inbreeding talk on a song.
He's got another tab open with it right there.
How dare you?
I'm sending it to you.
I'm deleting it.
Well,
I'm gonna send it to you under a false name. It's gonna be like
No, you won't.
Green vibes out, and then
I
like
don't.
Remember, I've got your 6 profiles. I know which ones you'll send it to me from.
I don't know exactly, but if I remember right, years ago on another show where TJ was involved in the fucking thing where he said, "I dare you to open this video, 2 women in a cup or whatever the fuck."
Oh, yeah, I was
Oh,
involved with that one.
yes,
I remember
yes, I
sending
remember
that
that.
to you.
I still have not seen that video, nor do I want
Do
to.
not.
Me neither.
No,
You
I
only
am
need to
not
see it
watching
once.
it.
Don't take
By the way,
one
Chris, I'm ready
time.
because if you send me that, I swear to God, if you send me that, I am sending you bukkake pictures, and I'm okay. That's it.
Now,
Uh-uh.
I was going to say,
You
as
got
I'm
it coming
sending it,
now.
if it makes a difference, it's a Ray Stevens song.
Oh, I know Ray Stevens. The day the squirrel went berserk.
Yep,
That's a good
that's the
song.
guy.
I like the one.
And he has a lot of funny songs.
Oh, and he's saying that it's me again, Margaret. Are you naked?
Yep.
Something about like a weed whacker
Along
and a
came
chicken.
Jones,
And there's the streak.
the streak. Yep.
Oh yeah,
Ahab, the Arab.
The streak. Dig it out, dig it out.
that's a good one. Yeah,
Let's show off his physique.
you can't play that one nowadays. I bet that Ahab the Arab.
That was a funny song.
It was.
The sheep
I-
of the burning sands.
There you go, fucker. You want to send me shit like that?
Okay, it's your search engine that looks that shit up. So
My search engine looked that up and did it to Tyler. You have just gotten a herpes pick. And my phone actually, dude, I don't know. I don't understand it. Like my phone, I can look up anything on my phone and it doesn't get affected. My computers, on the other hand, I don't look shit up on my computers.
Yeah, I don't blame you there.
It looks itself up.
No, not even then. I mean, I did look up on it once. Most stone fat guys in the world, and Steve wasn't ranked.
He was on there?
No,
Oh.
no, you're muted, Steve.
It was
Yeah,
better that one. Sorry.
Fucking pussy.
Do what?
It's because this pussy has to be up here.
Oh, your cat.
Yeah. No. My fiance died a horrible death. And if I were alive, I'd dump on him. What? I could have swore I read somewhere not that long ago where somebody just died of a bukkake.
A bukkake?
You got a bukkake?
Yeah.
A bukkake death. Did they drown on the semen?
no,
I could have swore I just saw that somewhere. I don't know where I saw it though. Wasn't a big Google. That's for sure.
Imagine it. Like,
you just
imagine
had
like
me think. You just had me think because I saw a clip from My 600-Pound Life, and this big old girl sitting there. Don't that cloud look like a drumstick?
Oh Lord, really?
nice. That's
Wow.
Other girl sitting there. You sure you ain't hungry?
All right, so I've got to know this, and I am taking into account that this is in Florida. I am taking into account that this news story is in Florida.
Florida,
Not surprised, not surprised, not surprised. Hashtag.
But
Mhm.
I want to know how drunk or stoned you have to be for this. Polk
That's
County,
awesome.
Florida.
Pollock
Okay.
County, Florida.
Of course.
Polk County, Florida.
Okay.
There's a 53-year-old man who is from Polk County, Florida, who has now been charged with sexual misconduct. Polk County Sheriff's Office responded the day after Christmas to the Lake Wales area in reference to a disturbance. Officers walked up. They spoke to a woman who told her that there was a man around back engaging in sexual actions near her horse's head. The horse, 28-year-old Raven.
This day was a Mr. Ed Head.
So when they walked around back, they actually saw this 53-year-old man engaging in sexual acts with the horse.
Yeehaw, cowboy.
Officers said the woman took a video of a part of the incident to show the police. Deputies stated the video was confirmed. And the man told police he had made a stupid and dumb decision. Officers reported to the man knowingly engaging in sexual acts with the horse. Deputies then placed the man under arrest. All right, now, how high do you have to be to engage in a sexual act with a horse?
Well,
I don't think I could get high or drunk enough to even take the video of someone doing actions with a horse.
Was he
Sorry
on?
about you. No.
No.
I think he was just mentally unstable. He had some sort of sexual issue upstairs, like in his mind, that where he is like, what's the word?
Deprived?
Depraved? Yeah. Depraved. Like depravity
I have a couple questions.
in his head. And so like he's mentally just fucked up, like with his
Okay.
relationship with sex. And so somewhere in his mind, he thinks that getting sexy with a horse is
I
cool.
am suddenly nervous because Steve has questions. But
Is
all right,
that-
Steve, what's your question?
Number one, is it a full-size horse or a mini horse?
Oh, Jesus Christ. My understanding it is a full-size horse.
Okay, because this means this gentleman is probably having to stand on a ladder.
Like Dan. Sorry.
In order for a man to penetrate a horse, horses stand good 6 feet tall. Their vagina is big.
Let's be fair, though. It may be on the other side. There was nothing saying that it was penetration on one side versus another. Just that it was sexual activity. Maybe he was taking
But
it
she might have
from
been,
the
like,
horse.
jerking it
We
off.
don't know.
Maybe it was both sides. You never know.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean maybe he was just using his arm on the horse?
Is it a centaur that is half horse, half human?
You said that. Wouldn't he have to have a
Maybe
big
he
dog?
was like
No.
Yes.
he fell in love with one of those in one of those video games, and now he's trying to recreate it by like.
No,
fucking
a centaur
someone.
is a bull.
Oh, then what's the one with
No,
the?
that's a minotaur.
The Minotaur, that's
The
it.
minotaur, yes. The centaur is half. Okay. I
Okay.
had my tars mixed up.
Nice.
But no, I mean,
All right.
most creatures have multiple holes that can be used. So who's to say that it's not one over the other?
Oh,
It's
okay.
very
Go over
thin.
this hole so
No, he's
everybody
getting
knows.
back to me.
Okay. I get what you're saying now.
For science.
Yeah.
Not really.
Did it say if the
I'm
horse
working
was
on it.
male or female, TJ?
It did not give a gender. They said that the horse is named Raven.
Raven.
Oh,
was
He was on a
That was
step
it.
stool.
So
And they didn't give a height. They didn't give anything. So I'm like,
Raven is kind of an ambiguous name,
right.
gender-wise. So probably a black horse, if I
Yeah.
had to guess.
We're like black.
Oh,
Beauty.
you racist bastard.
You probably would have to use a nostril. At least that's what I would think.
What? A nostril?
Because it's a horse.
Well, I'm not sticking
That's
my
crazy.
in a horse's mouth.
No.
Have you seen their teeth?
No.
Yes.
Feces. That's
And they don't know the difference not to bite down too
I
hard.
don't think it's a carrot.
Exactly.
A carrot and
Horses
an
love
apple
carrots.
right there.
I'm just thinking nose because
Well, that's where
you-
Steve wouldn't have anything to worry about. They'd think his was a sugar cube.
that scares me
They'd
even more.
lick the heck out of it.
Well, at least it will be clean.
Oh, bro. So
I need a button
multiple
that
holes.
I can
Multiple
press
holes,
and see
huh,
on the show
Irene?
that says don't process anything that I'm picking up.
I know, right?
Don't do
It's
that.
got to be. I should put a firewall in my brain. Like, Steve's going to say something, just slam the wall down now.
I'm just orthodoxical questions. I mean,
No,
if they
actually,
arrested
they
him.
were.
They arrested him for having sex with an animal. Okay,
No, sexual relations with an animal.
sexual
We don't know
relation.
because there's a bunch of
Oh.
different sexual positions that can be
Oh
had.
yeah, and by the way, thank you to Fox News Orlando for obviously adding the other word, allegedly's.
Yeah. No, because he hasn't been convicted of it,
He hasn't
even
been
though there's
convicted. It
apparently
said allegedly.
video.
Exactly.
But hey, at least no one
Exactly.
told the neighbor, "Hey, that's really good video. You should put that on Pornhub."
You should put that on OnlyFans. Be only horses. Irene, you're muted again, doll.
Sorry, that was my fault. The kids were being loud, so I was like, let
No.
me mute that. That game that the kids used to play, like Bella Sarah, so they get like this code and they can like create a horse.
Yeah.
So like the people who are into that game can then go to a very special website for the adult audiences and watch that kind of stuff because they're obviously into horses.
Ew. Why does Steve look excited?
It's a donkey and horse show. Yay.
Now, is it wrong? I'm not going to get into this. It's not much to bring that up.
Oh, please.
Is it wrong to watch if something like that was happening? Let's
I
just say,
think so,
let's
yes.
just say I have a friend of a friend that was at a friend's house and watched his friend's wife masturbate a Rottweiler.
Why did you watch your friend's wife jack off a Rottweiler?
Because he was there already. He didn't have to buy tickets.
I was waiting. I was just waiting to leave.
There's nothing
Now,
better
notice
to do.
most people would have been like, no, it was a friend of a friend. I ask it like that for a reason. Steve goes, well, I was already there.
He was my ride.
Oh God.
He goes, watch, not the dog.
So, dude, check this out.
That poor dog giving you that dog would be driving Steve back with the red rocket hanging out.
Like,
That felt good, man.
I said, what? He said, my old lady's gonna be able to get this dog off. I said, you're full of shit. Next thing I know, she got the dog. You just
No.
It makes me
And
want to
mouth
wash
and
my
everything,
hands.
no.
I don't know why. I'm gonna sanitize my hands now. Okay. This is not okay.
I need to take my body through a
I'm
fucking
not
car
okay.
wash after this.
rub it on
Right?
his nuts. Yeah,
Like, did it look okay to anyone else? Did it look like Steve was actioning like she got it off on her face?
That's what I was
I don't-
seeing.
I don't think she did. I know she got it off. She got it off.
It
But
almost
see,
looked like she was putting it in her mouth.
that's a possibility.
Oh,
Or at least aiming it that direction.
Yeah. Well, she's also one day they owned a lock store in Decatur, and we were getting ready to close. And she was standing there. She's a hoe in Decatur, so flaunting her ass or something. My buddy Tommy
it
said,
doesn't take much.
he said, you keep flaunting your ass like that, I'm gonna stick my dick in it. She says, you don't have the balls. Next thing I know, I look over, he's fucking balls deep in her ass. He just, oh, she just, oh, I got that fucking people. It's still open. It ain't 5 o'clock yet.
And mind you, they're at the side of the road. They're not even in the store.
Nice. That might be a little bit better though, being on the side
It
of the
didn't take
road.
long.
All the truckers can get a view.
You know, Decatur's pretty popular for like bad smells, herpes, just oddball shit. Like you see strange shit in Decatur that you will not see anywhere else.
I love Decatur.
I rest my case.
It's like,
I
no,
rest my case.
I tried to stay away from Decatur personally.
I will drive into Decatur for certain different things, but I tend to stay out of Decatur. Matter of fact, I avoided Decatur altogether when I was up there at Christmas time.
Yeah.
Man, can you guys believe that we're almost halfway through January already?
Yes.
Yeah, it's the 12th.
No.
It's insane,
It's
isn't
my
it?
The years
birthday.
keep going faster and faster and faster, and I'm like, whoa. Whoa. Whoa.
Yeah, so I have a few plans. Like we've got Smoker Mania coming up.
March 9th. Correct?
March
The 9th
calendar,
or 8th?
I believe it's March 8th.
7th, isn't it?
Okay.
So the first Friday, right?
Steve's just trying to get closer. He's trying to get sooner and sooner. He's like, I'm gonna win that belt.
I
Actually,
thought you
no,
said
Steve is right. It is March the 7th.
Okay.
First
in March.
Friday of March. It is March the 7th. We will
That's what I thought
be.
you said.
Chris, what's going on with you, dude? Your arm just started flailing. Are you like having a stroke or something?
Sorry, no, I
What's
had
up?
to take that
Oh,
phone call.
Oh, he's on the phone.
Did you finally get a job, or did you
Something good
finally get
happened.
approved for a storage unit?
No, I told you guys I am going to be very, very, very busy this year.
Okay.
That was Punk in the Corn. And they are having an event in Davenport, Iowa in October. 2 days, 40 plus bands, and I'm going to be working at the event.
Nice.
Okay.
Woo.
That's cool.
Didn't you just post something like that?
Excuse me. We are going to be working the event.
We? Mayhem?
If you want to go,
I'm not going to be able to.
October. I don't know yet.
I'll post more details in the chat boxes.
Yeah. Send me some information.
You can always put something in my box.
I told you.
You ain't got to tell me twice.
Irene, if you come here, I'd be more than happy to.
Irene, I already showed you what I'd do. It's a matter of getting the plane ticket.
All right.
You can be here for a week if you want.
Oh,
I think you'd go nuts, though. That'd be a week away from your babies.
I know. Yeah, that is sad. But it's also nice to get away.
It'd be a week away from your babies, but
Yeah.
clothes are not necessarily a requirement at that point either.
Glad I won't bring them. Who needs to carry them? We can just walk.
Like, all right, I'm naked. We're good. And Steve's like, is that all it takes?
No.
Just kidding.
No.
I actually think Steve might have a chance with Carla.
Mm. You're drunk enough.
I'm kind of
That's
with
that
Steve
one.
on this one. That seems kind of laughable there, TJ.
No, I really think there's a way.
He roofies people, doesn't he? Right?
Yeah.
Doesn't he
How
have-
much
he-
alcohol and roofies is he going to need to pull Carla?
No. There
He
is a
passed
way.
out and get consent.
There is a way.
Get in,
What?
get off, get out. Is that
Well-
what you're suggesting for Steve?
She is the one that always says that she likes larger men with beards.
Call that a beard.
So
not morbidly obese. Larger.
Oh,
Not
he just had a
morbidly
stroke.
obese. Wow, look at my fucking eyes.
Yeah.
So the other requirement that she has is a bigger eggplant.
Hmm.
I have a problem with that.
Just
So
say, is Steve going to use a strap on? What is he going to?
Exactly.
well, what we've got to do is we got to get Steve on to the workout regimen.
Oh yeah.
Wait a minute. Are we going to employ the Marvin method on
That's
Steve?
kind of what I'm thinking. Is we'd have to employ the Marvin method.
Well,
Okay.
we're a long ways from that right now.
Which the
You got to
Marvin
start
method
somewhere, Steve. You got to
Yep.
start somewhere.
got to start somewhere. The Marvin method is he's got to tie a Chuck Taylor tennis shoe to the end of his peen. And then a certain amount of time every day, he's got to walk around in a loincloth with that tennis shoe tied to the end of his thing.
I wish.
Do I need to buy the tennis shoe?
You could probably find one at like a Goodwill or something.
I got
Really, any tennis shoe will do. I mean,
Yeah.
I think it's about the weight and the dimensions.
Work boots.
Well, you know what? I'd say where you're at size-wise, maybe the work boot's not a bad idea.
I thought that'd be like a second or third step. Using like a tennis shoe first versus a work boot. There's a weight difference.
But
Irene went to go grab a shoe as an example.
So I need more like a cinder block.
Oh, Jesus. Do you really think that your peen can hold a cinder block off the ground?
Oh, no. Shit, no.
Yeah, let's not. We're trying to stretch, not rip it off.
Right.
I could feel the skin tearing right now. It's not even happening.
Let's be realistic here.
Mm-hmm.
But I do really think that, if we employ the Marvin method with Steve.
Okay.
And then let him grow the full beard out, right?
I've done that before.
And once that's done, then you just got to figure out a way to mold it. Make it bigger, make it stronger.
Mm-hmm.
So he goes from micro peen to big scary dick.
That would be nice.
And then I think he'd have a chance with Carla.
Well,
split her like cordwood.
Right.
Words.
Like if Steve walked in with a bulge in his pants that looked like a freaking sweet potato or an eggplant or a curved cucumber.
Yeah.
I think he'd get her.
Perhaps.
I could just put this dildo in my pants.
You can give her a blindfold. And like one of those things you put over your nose so you don't have to smell anything.
Close your eyes and open your mouth.
No, if he was to get Carla, I swear to God, I would pay Chrissy to go in and simonize his apartment. Are you serious, Chris?
Chris, we are on a show, dude. You can tell us. It's cool. I promise.
No, what I'm just getting annoyed because every time I turn around, I'm getting a notification that I got another message.
I sent one message and that was it. And that's because Adam asked me to.
I get them for the other group too.
Oh, sorry about that.
Oh. Gonna drive me to have a fucking cigarette.
That stuff makes you quit cold turkey?
No, I've actually got. It does make you kind of taper off. Now,
takes the craving away.
Yeah, in a lot of ways. Like last night, I noticed, that it tasted more like ash.
Oh, no.
Than like what I'm used to tasting when I smoke. And I'm like, bleh,
Yeah.
It's like licking an ashtray.
Oh.
Like licking a vagina that's been in an ashtray. I mean, it was bad.
Ashtray vag. Nice. This needs to be
Yeah.
an enemy in a comic book we make.
That could be a good comic book. Ashtray vag.
No, ass vag.
And then all she does is she like opens up her legs and then she's like, ash everywhere and nobody can
An
see.
ash
And then she
cloud.
sneaks in and steals stuff.
An ash cloud queef. How
Steve's
convenient.
looking like he would read that.
I'll draw
He'd at least look at the pictures.
Yeah.
An ashtray. Adam went to go.
But yeah, you know, that's. But no, I mean, seriously, that was kind of the start of it. And they said it'll only get, you know, as I increase the dose,
Right.
which I've got, you know, you gradually increase the dose on this, and it will eventually just get this horrific taste.
Right.
Yeah, there you go. That's a metal band name, Ashtray Box.
I stuck it in a box.
Ashtray Box.
Ashtray.
Sounds like a band my brother played in.
Yeah.
But you know, they got to go up there and they've got to go, "We are Ashtray Box." What? Why are you a bunch of guys saying that you're a box?
Wasn't there that band Candlebox or Candle?
That one.
Yeah, Candlebox was a band.
Candlebox.
Box
Yeah,
is a
that's
decent
like,
band, actually.
Sorry I had to step away. I heard a yell from my living room, but I couldn't identify what was said. So, but I knew it was Julie. So I'm like, okay, I gotta go check.
make sure she's not like dead, falling on the floor dead.
Yeah, her, something like that.
The baby.
Little baby
Poor
Marcy
kid.
beating her up, you know, whatever. Yeah.
Like Stewie?
Where's my money?
Like the most evil baby ever on TV was Stewie.
Yeah.
Pretty evil. But then there is that baby from
No,
Count It from
I beg to differ.
Really?
the Pet Cemetery, the baby that, and then have
What's
you
the
guys
most
watched
evil
Pet
baby on
Sematary?
TV, Steve?
A little baby on dinosaurs.
What, not the mama?
Oh, not the mama. I'm the
Not the
baby.
mama, not the
Love
mama,
me.
not the mama.
Whisper, what I love me. Oh
He's always throwing shit at his parents.
That fucker knew that skillet, man.
Text you.
Yeah.
His name is Tim.
He knew that skillet. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what. Dude was pretty. He was verbally mean.
Oh, Stewie was evil.
Intelligently. Yeah.
Well, Stewie was evil until he went gay.
Yeah.
But then he was still kind of evil because he kept trying to bang Brian. Poor dog.
no. Aw. Would it be like if Finn tried to fuck Jake on, is it Adventure Time? Adventure Time.
Die, vile woman.
Die, vile woman. I mean, yeah, if that turns out to be your baby's first words, fuck, dude.
Yeah, no. I know Marcy's big thing is meowing at cats.
I meow at cats. I do that too. Mama. Just kidding.
You know what's funny about this is like, you know, this is what, 2 or 3. Chris knows I'm trying to quit smoking, so what's he doing all show?
I'm sorry. Actually, today was the first I've heard of you're trying to quit smoking.
Irene! No, I've been talking about it for a couple of weeks. You've obviously not been listening. I said as soon as my Chantix gets in, I'm going to start working on that.
Oh.
Definitely said it last week. I remember that for sure.
There you
I
go.
can't remember half the shit people tell me anymore. That's why I keep pen and paper handy.
And then you forget where you left the note.
Well, it gets lost in all the stuff in his room.
All right, I lose things all the time.
I don't lose stuff. Ask me if I have something and I will tell you exactly where it is.
First spark plugs that came out of your Harley.
Huh?
The first set of spark plugs that came out of your Harley.
I don't have that no more.
Oh my God, he threw something away. Corey wants to know, Adam, he's not trying to start anything, but does your baby's head look like a football?
No.
Okay, you're
Well, see, now,
The
if
baby's
his
a year
baby's
old,
head
man.
looked like a football, that could be one of two characters.
Stewie
Either
or Hey
Stewie
Arnold.
or Arnold, yeah.
Mhm.
Oh. And you guys.
See, we are of the same generation, motherfucker.
No, we're not.
Dog.
You're a Goonie, just like me.
Do the truffle shuffle.
I remember that from my brother watching it. We actually got a guy that works at Sam's Club at work. Yeah, one of our different change outs is at Sam's Club. And he's so much of a doofus that I've nicknamed him Sloth.
Hey, you guys.
I swear to God, I'm going to get him to yell that into my phone before I quit.
It's like, hey, buddy, you want a Baby Ruth? Baby Ruth?
Oh God, that'd be great.
They're actually good candy bars, though. Like, you don't get enough of those
They
in,
are.
like, Halloween. What is wrong with people?
They are, but I mean, that would just be hilarious.
Mm.
I'm waiting for him.
Irene, you just enjoy a good bar with nuts in it.
That's what I call a payday.
It's all about getting shafted on payday.
Make it work for you, not against you.
But watch out for that Butterfinger.
Yeah.
Just even strange face. Like, he's just like,
I don't think the
Don't-
Butterfinger has ever went into the Kit Kat and caused anybody to Snickers.
I just had a Kit Kat. Chocolate donut Kit Kat. Pretty good.
I've got a bag of mini Kit Kats that's in the truck right now.
Not by the time you get back.
Yeah.
That other guy will eat them.
I have a
Pretty good.
drawer full
I
of
bet he does.
lifesaver mint.
You piece of shit cat, move. This is my station, not yours.
I got
Yeah,
4
yeah,
bags
yeah.
of candy on my desk right here.
How many are gummy? Are they peanut
None.
butter M&Ms?
I got
Yeah.
M&M.
Oh, look.
It's,
don't have
it's a
M&Ms.
rare thing for me to actually do something like that.
Lexitine.
There you go. I've got Chantix, other meds.
Ow.
My vitamins are gummy.
Hey, there you go, Steve. What was that?
My
There you
nut.
go, Irene.
A salted nut roll. Nice.
Yeah,
There you go, Irene.
I like
Oh,
nuts in my mouth.
God, no. You just violated that candy bar.
Corey wants to know, Irene, do you eat your Snickers upside down so you can see the little veins on it? Or so you can feel the little veins on
I
it?
do. Like, I love that sensation on my tongue. Just it's just a
Really?
familiar thing. It makes me feel at home. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't-
it had a vein.
Mother
If
and
you
father.
know, you know.
That's not how you make babies.
Mother and father, the super duper vocal cord stretcher, I could swear that it had veins.
She must have been drunk if she thought you looked like Jelly Roll.
But
Uh,
Corey,
he's pretty round.
I mean, that dude's got one hell of a mullet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's really not that round anymore. Him and
No.
Bert Kreischer have been working out together, losing weight.
He's lost 160 pounds.
yeah, Corey says he guess he needs some face tats now
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what you need, Corey.
to be Jelly Roll's stand-in.
They're about the same age, though. I think Corey might be a little older.
You get to pick and choose when you stand in for Jelly Roll, though.
Well, I Now, one of the things I did do is I turned on one of my favorite TV shows of all time. I started watching it again yesterday, and I
Golden
forgot. Huh?
The Golden Girls.
Welcome back, Cotter.
Hey, Welcome Back, Connor was a good show. You can fuck off.
No, he started watching
Not obsessed with this.
Nighthawk.
You can just
Gomer
fuck off.
Pyle, USMC.
House.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Sure.
I used to love that show too until it started becoming a hypochondriac from watching it, and then I'm like, yep, nope, I can't watch this shit.
I'm kind of like House. Like, I'm the guy that'll sit there and I'll watch The Biggest Loser, but then I'll eat like a quart of ice cream and pretend that they can see me eating it.
Yes.
Just gives me.
I would love to be in the audience for one of those shows because I'd do it in the fucking audience.
Oh, I would.
Go in there with a
They'd
big
probably
bag of
supply
mini.
you with the ice cream just to cause drama.
Go
Oh,
in
I'd
there with a
walk in
big
there with
bag of
ice
mini
cream and
candy
a
bars
hoagie,
just start
and I'd
throwing
eat
them.
both right there in front of them. You know, it's like sex addicts. You know, they're like sitting there and they're going, "Oh, well, no, I can't," and I'm going, I'll turn on like a documentary on sex addicts and then bang the girlfriend and pretend they could see me. Just so I'm like, haha, I'm not addicted, you know.
Every time they say like something like that, I think of that movie Crank with Jason Statham or whatever his name is.
Yeah.
Now
Oh,
he's
Crank, yeah.
He's like in that like balloon thing with the girl, and he's just like fucking her because he's got to keep his heart rate up.
Yep.
Yeah.
How was that again, Irene? There you go. For the viewers. For the viewers. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Somebody went
Aw.
bug-eyed.
Irene, you turned Steve's brown eyes blue.
Aw.
I think Steve just shit himself.
Oh,
Oh,
just
never
did all
mind, they're
the
brown
shit
again.
came out of his butt. So Steve actually has blue eyes, but they're only brown when he's full of shit.
Well, does that mean you gave him a release?
I think so. He got a release. I just don't think any of us want to know what it was.
Some
Yeah.
people have sexual release when they excrement.
You know what? That actually brings up a good question.
Uh-oh.
Now, one of the things that I've noticed since like food's tasting better
right.
as I continue down this, because I've been cutting down for the last couple of weeks. And as I continue down this journey, like the food is tasting better, but it's causing me to like poop a lot more.
Okay.
That's a good thing, right? Or no?
Well, I don't know, because I had one that I was kind of struggling with yesterday during Morning Disaster while it was on the air.
Constipated.
Well, it finally came out, but when it released,
Mm-hmm.
it almost felt like orgasmic.
Oh,
Oh,
because of the
God.
pressure. Like, yeah.
And I just want to make sure I'm not like the only one that's ever experienced that.
Oh
No.
No, when you have like a piece of poo and you're like constipated and you can feel it and it's making your butthole feel bruised like from the inside, and you finally get it out. That is
Steve
just
had that
it is a
feeling
wonderful
after he used a knife.
Mhm.
I'm glad Steve got the education last week on what the poop knife is really for.
Okay, I guess I missed that. What is the poop knife actually for? Is it just for spackling or?
Oh,
No,
God.
poop knife is to cut your poop. If you have a turd that's too big, you're supposed to cut it up with the poop knife. I thought you were supposed to stick it up your butt.
Yes,
You
Corey,
know,
that's where the
to help
orgasm
get it-
came from.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
The log tickles the prostate on the way out. Well,
That's where
explain
the
why
orgasm
women feel
came
good
from.
with it then.
And we just feel relief. You know.
Oh, yeah.
Like, is it tickling the woman's G spot when the turd comes flying out like that? I mean, for crying out
No.
loud.
Not
That's what I
so
thought.
The only time I had issues with that was after childbirth. Like Like the first time, like I had an issue with that. But then I learned to just take the Collis or whatever they give you when
Colace, yeah.
as soon as you can. Like as soon as they offer it, take it. Take it.
What's Colace?
No,
It's
like a
like
laxative.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So after childbirth, that is a good recommendation from me to you.
All right. So Corey, if you ever wind up pregnant, once you have
Yeah.
the baby, then you need to take the laxative immediately.
Yeah, take it as soon as they offer it. You don't have to take the pain pill, okay? You leave that Percocet alone.
Oh no.
Oh wait, we have a difference of opinion here.
A difference of opinion.
My question is this. Have you ever noticed how much your asshole expands to let a big turd out?
No, I've never taken
never
the
really
time
looked.
to notice.
You don't look at
I'll
your
have to
turd
set up
before
a
you
new
flush it.
camera to discover this.
Steve, the only time I look at a turd before I flush it is when I take a picture of it to send it to you.
Oh, you should always look at your turd before you flush it. Your
Why?
turd says so much about your health.
Steve. You're lucky my old phone's all crashed up and broken because I have so many poo pics for you.
The color, the texture. Oh, it says different things about
Whoa,
your
whoa,
health.
whoa. The texture?
I'm not getting down there and feeling it.
Well, you know, whether it's solid or watery or mushy. It all says about your health, your gut health.
All right, so let's say it's green and mushy.
You got some bacterial problems.
All right.
Or you ate a lot of food coloring, like specifically
Or
the
you've
Captain
eaten a lot
Crunch
of-
all berries.
You've eaten a lot of green cookies.
Green Christmas cookies, right?
Well, they sure in the hell weren't Grinch kisses.
If they came from the Chef Boyardee, they're probably still a little
Concrete.
bit hard. It happened one time. You make one fucking mistake, and people never live it down. Oh, heaven forbid.
Oh, come on, Ray's good at that.
Cake, lemon cake.
You know shit.
You will never live anything down with Ray ever.
Oh, it's gonna get worse, I guess. I don't know.
What did you do now?
I didn't do anything, but well, you know, I can't hear. And then they were all talking and listening to something on DA's phone, and they were laughing and looking at me like, "Oh, great, here we go."
Oh, it must be the new clips.
Yeah.
But
that's all of it.
No, you know, like it's all right. So you're giving health advice based on turds. Let's see.
Oh yeah, I'm just saying you should look at it.
How about like fire orange, like dark orange?
Oh,
Lemon hot Cheetos.
Solid.
Okay. Now the lighter brown it is, indicates you're having liver problems.
All right. So what about the darker browns like that?
I don't have this chart in front of me right this second.
Hey,
TJ,
TJ and all the listeners, all of my fellow podcasters, let's send Steve pictures that he can analyze of this.
Okay. Say less.
What if it's a black turd? I mean, how about that one?
You got problems.
Yeah, that's
You
that's
probably are
internal
dying of
bleeding.
cancer.
Yeah, that's internal bleeding, I thought. Like black is like curdled blood.
Yeah, I don't think I think I'm just gonna go ahead and keep going with not looking at my turds.
Okay, let me clarify something now. Right now, brown, it just says brown, normal color of your stool, which can range from light yellow to almost black. That's normal, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah, the red can indicate that you have bleeding in your gastrointestinal tract.
Okay.
Or you've eaten some red jello or beets.
Yeah, someone's really bad and
Black.
all right.
Well, I had beets the
black
other
can
day.
also indicate bleeding. or you black. I think black stools may caused by an iron supplements or bismuth subsilicate, whatever. Then we have
Pepto-Bismol.
no.
That's
We have
Pepto-Bismol.
white. Now I had white shit one time when I had to have it. Well, when they made me drink that barium shit, and when I
So
shit
you
it out, it
pooped
was
the white
white
chocolate bar.
Yeah, like a zero. Yeah, white or clay colored can indicate lack of bile in the body, or the blocked bile duct. Okay, TJ, you asked about green.
Yes.
Green, you have large quantities of green dye or green vegetables, antibiotics, or a GI tract infection.
Or you've been drinking a lot of green beer.
Or orange can be caused by a blocked bile duct or certain medications, and antibiotics.
Well, my God, we're learning a lot now.
Antacid and antibiotics.
So certain antacids and antibiotics could cause you to have an orange turd.
Yellow indicates you have liver or gallbladder issues.
So I figured yellow would be if somebody peed in your butt.
And
Hi, Julie. I love you.
Oh, yellow's bad. Possible pancreatic cancer. That's
yeah. No, I don't want that one.
So yellow is the worst kind of food you could have. But that's all.
So can green mean that you have too much marijuana in your system?
Yeah, I think so. For sure.
I suppose. Yeah. I've had my shit come out smelling like weed.
What?
Like a skunk. That smells like weed I smoked.
How do you poop a turd that smells like a bag?
I don't know.
You probably ate.
You didn't eat your stash, did you?
Yeah.
Well, I know one thing. I'm not the only one smoking weed in this fucking apartment. I come in the fucking front door last night at 9:30, which I don't ever do. I'm walking down the hallway, fucking about to knock me fucking over. Like, God damn, who the fuck is smoking skunk weed in here?
Robin.
I can smell all the way down the fucking hallway.
Robin.
Probably.
If my brother eats enough edibles, his poop will smell like weed.
Yeah. Maybe that's what
I was walking past I was at my parents' house one day and I walked past the bathroom. He was taking a shit. I'm like, dude, put it fucking out. He's like, dude, that's my poop. I'm not even smoking.
That's shit, yeah.
There's something wrong with you.
No shit. Well, no, that was a lot of shit.
I'm trying to remember. I used to drink this beer that like tasted like weed. It was it had like a little fish on it, and it's called Dink something. Chris, do you know?
What?
I can't remember the name of it.
He's too stoned to remember.
It's a beer, like it's in a black can. It has like a fish that's like a skeleton, and it's called like Dank something. But it's a beer
I have
that's
no idea.
With, like the taste of weed based on like the hops and all that they've fucked with. I can't remember. Sweetwater, I think, is the brand. Hi, Julie. Wait, was there a baby? Is there a baby there?
No, she's in the living room in her high chair.
Oh. Okay.
Probably throwing stuff.
Peanut butter.
Throwing
Jesus,
stuff
you're
at
gonna
the
have
dog.
to take her outside and hose her off.
Yep.
In that weather?
She'll be all right. It's how we build up her immune system.
Hey, you won't be the first person to just take the kid and hose them off if they make a mess.
In January?
I didn't do it in January, but
Okay.
I'll tell you what, I had to deal with a shitty diaper one time in my life. Just once. And nope, that kid got the hose.
So then when we've got to put Steve in Depends, you're volunteering to change that?
No. Steve will get the hose.
Good.
The difference is Steve might like the hose.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
In the garden hose enema.
We'll make it hot water and then
Oh,
set it
not
up
too
to
hot.
pulsate.
Not too hot though. I'll let you know
Thing
what's
is
too
now
hot.
that I'm thinking about it, all of a sudden I can smell that diaper again.
We can send you one of Steve's used blankets. Would that help?
You're welcome for the
No,
memory.
it'll probably make it worse.
Activated and triggered some PTSD.
Right?
Yeah, exactly. Fuck.
Why is it so traumatic that you had to change a shitty diaper once in your life?
Because I've only had to do it once.
You know, me
That's
and
more than me.
Irene, we've had to change a lot of them.
So have I. I'm
Well,
still changing them.
That's your
Unfortunately,
fuck up.
unlike you people, I was kind of a man whore back in the day. And
Back in the day.
Yeah,
and-
TJ
and-
doesn't know anything about that.
I didn't find out about my kids until they were a little bit older.
Nope, I
And-
was a saint.
And if my daughter's mother would have had her way, I would have never found out about my daughter. But circumstances happened and paths crossed, and my brother said, "Hey, dude, I think I found your daughter." I said, "Cool, let's get her."
Irene giving me that look of like, you bullshit. I saw that.
Mm-hmm. Well, you know what's up. You know.
Oh, Sweetwater, yeah.
I saw that. Giving me that evil stink eye, like, uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
I was a saint back in the day. Would never do anything like that. And now I don't have anybody here that'll refute it. That was around back then anyway. The two that would argue it are now deceased. Yeah, I know. Because Marvin would argue it and so would Rage, and they are both gone. I am safe.
For now.
Yeah, well, I mean, I haven't had anybody show up out of the blue and go, this is your kid.
Yeah.
No.
Not your ass.
This your kid. You owe me 21 years of back child support. You need to fuck off.
Are you sure you don't have any kids in Germany?
Yeah, pretty sure.
Okay, just checking.
Pretty sure.
I mean, there's no one who's going to step forward from there.
No.
Right?
No.
Oh, that's
Well,
because he was stationed there, right?
When I found out about my daughter, her mom didn't want child support. She just wanted me to go away.
So she just wanted you to like sign your rights over?
Yeah, pretty much.
Chris, don't go away mad.
Nope.
Chris, just
Actually,
go
just
away.
honestly, you can ask my daughter. It's her that's mad for some reason to this day.
About what?
I don't know.
Hey, you?
Yeah.
Well,
Not
probably
really.
because you just went away.
Oh, you didn't fight for her.
I did actually. I tried to make it work with her. And then she told me when she was pregnant that it wasn't even mine and I just needed to go the fuck away. Okay. Cool.
She's getting bigger.
Yes,
Yep.
she is. Look at
Yeah.
her. Aw.
She's almost 1 month and 1 year, or 1 year and 1 month old.
What are you doing, brat girl?
Can you throw some horns?
Hello. Oh.
Yeah, that's my water
Rule.
bottle. No, you can't have it yet.
She's dribbling
Mine
like
are so
Chris.
big.
She's like dribbling like Chris is gonna be at fucking Smoke Radio.
Baby Squid, you.
I can't smoke anymore.
I just have a baby Grogu
Yay!
with another baby.
Hey,
Is that a
kiddo,
baby
can you
Yoda
speak a
holding a
language
baby
that
Yoda?
Steve understands? Can you go?
Yep, there's a meow. She sees a cat, so
No.
she just meowed for you guys.
Yeah. Yep. That's when they're not as much trouble as when they're that age.
Yeah.
I got the bigger problem to deal with. My youngest one is turning 13 in April.
Yeah.
Mm.
Like, hey,
That
I
means
have a boy who's
teenage
just
or
turned
older.
13 too. So, yeah. Sounds like mommy wants you. Yep.
Aww.
Bath time.
Come on, kiddo. We're going to make sure that you smell good.
Yeah.
Just be glad that it's a boy turning 13 and not a girl turning 13.
Mm-hmm. Oh my
Already
gosh,
dealt
I'm
with
not
that
looking
one.
forward to that. I have 2 girls who are 10 and 8 right now, and they already are like too much.
Yeah.
So
And you can't sell them.
yeah, it's like illegal now
Well,
or
not
something. This is
not
something
legally. Anyway.
trafficking and like
Want to bet? If you want to get rid of your kids, I know some people.
I'll keep them.
And
I've
I'm
already
not
messed them up
talking
this
about.
far. How much more damage can I do?
No, there's people out there that are like so desperate to adopt children that they'll actually like pay money to be able to adopt children.
It's just true.
Where you look at both of them and you go, if you keep it up, you're going to drive me back to drinking. And then they're like, oh, I'm sorry.
I hear the meowing.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have any kitties on my bed.
No, there's a cat over there, and
Oh, is the cat actually
Marcy's
meowing?
just over there. No, Marcy meows whenever she sees a cat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But no, I mean,
When you see a cat, we go moo.
No.
so
Pretty
you're
funny.
they're at 10 and 8, huh, Irene?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, you're only maybe a year away from
Mm-hmm.
that monthly visitor showing up.
She's already. You know how women are. You know, like how like I am. Even sometimes, like
Yeah,
that crazy part of you.
Yeah.
That, like, you wish
Little
you
bit
could detach
extra.
from, but it just keeps coming around. Like that.
like
It's
hers
already
is not
been-
going away.
Yeah, it seems like constant, but like every once in a while, I'll be greeted with a smile instead of this, or like.
Mhm. Did you chuck chocolate at her? Or are you testing that tactic out?
Mm.
Yeah,
Money
maybe.
helps.
Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah, here's $100 bill. Oh, thank you.
No, it's like here's $1 worth of Robux or whatever. And
Yeah.
they get like any Robux they could buy an outfit or something.
You know, $100 bill today is like a $20 bill back in the 80s.
Yeah, no kidding.
I
Mm.
found that out last night.
Like a $20 bill back in the 90s, even.
Yeah, that's $100 bill.
$1 used to be a lot of money.
Yeah.
I remember being able to go on a decent date, like an actual decent date,
Hmm.
sit down restaurant, decent meal, and the date would never cost me over like 25, 30 bucks.
Yeah.
And that was my gas and everything.
Oh,
Now it can cost you $40, and that's if you go to like McDonald's.
That's 40 bucks for me.
yeah.
If that's $40 for you, there's something wrong, PJ.
Cheaper at like Applebee's or something than McDonald's
Yeah.
sometimes.
Applebee's.
Look at
First
that
date,
old
Applebee's.
20. That 20 is old. That's got to be from like the 1980s.
Oh my God, that 20 is as old as the crust in Steve's underwear.
Are you sure?
Wow.
The ones that haven't been washed yet.
Oh,
We have to distinguish them.
the sad thing is I think all my underwear are clean, but one pair because I have
Once
been
more last night.
That's a survivor.
Yeah.
But no, like I said, I can remember when the date, a good date, I would spend 50 bucks.
Oh yeah.
Man,
Yeah,
I remember when a Big Mac meal, the meal was $4.20.
Uh-huh.
And the sandwich was fucking huge.
Of course, he would remember it 420. I remember when it was under $4.
I fucking remember when
He
hamburgers
remembers
were
when it was
fucking.
$1,
I remember when fucking hamburgers were a quarter.
right?
I remember as a
Okay.
kid, my dad would go to Hardee's and get cheeseburgers for a quarter, and he would get
Yeah.
like 50 of them for all of us kids
Oh.
and freeze them and just be like, just microwave them as you guys want.
Right.
Nice. That's actually kind of smart.
I remember going to the races as a kid, and they would spend $10. We'd have like 30 cheeseburgers floating through the van.
We used to
Yeah.
do that when we worked in the JRTC for the high
Yeah.
school. We worked the parking, like so we directed people where to park and stuff before like the games. And the McDonald's was right down the road. Like I lived right across the street from there, and right past where I lived was a McDonald's. So you just climb the wall. And so we would always get like bags of like just the cheeseburgers, and we would all
Yeah.
like just split them up, and like it was always fun.
But I mean, you could
Okay,
sit
my
there.
first job at a McDonald's, the Big Mac meal was $4.20.
So of course, you remember that.
Well, yeah.
I know exactly why you remember that.
Do you know? So on your birth certificate, in the top left corner of your birth certificate is a registration number. The registration number on my birth certificate is 420.
He was meant to smoke weed. What can we say?
Right? Exactly.
Preordained.
Just, yeah. Well, he's-
Then what's the registration number on Steve? 666?
Probably. Who knows?
Steve's nodding like, yep.
No,
I
it's
think it's
96
more like
because it just
unlegible.
doesn't happen.
like whenever he goes more, that's what it is. Something like that. Unreadable, uninterpretable.
But no, I mean, I could remember when gas was 87 cents a gallon.
I remember when fucking $10 filled your tank, and I ain't talking your fucking tank in your little Prius. I'm talking your tank in your tank.
Hey,
That's what our cars were.
boom, boom, boom.
I don't know what you were driving, but my wagon took me 25 to fill.
25 in my Camaro.
Yeah, see?
25 in Chevelle.
I don't know.
Yeah.
By the time I got my fucking cigarettes and my weed, I had $10 left over for gas, and that got me around for a good bit.
My let's see, my old pickup, my 70 F350. That truck back then took me $40 to fill.
460.
390.
See?
My first car that I ever owned, and I wish I still had this car to this day because
Well,
it
don't we
was a
all?
lot of money.
Don't we all?
1962 first edition Buick LeSabre.
Oh, okay. So not only are you a hoarder, you're also spoiled.
No, I bought it for $1,000 in 1997.
Spoiled.
That's a lot of money
Uh-uh.
back then. in
I
1997.
saved my money all fucking summer so I could buy that car.
Yeah,
Wonder
you
who worked
did.
the deal to get it down to $1,000.
That's actually what the guy had it listed for.
I had the money to buy my first car. I was going to buy a Camaro. Had the money in hand. My dad took the money and said, there you go. You bought your first car. See that 81 LTD Country Squire station wagon? There's your first car. He stole my money and then refused to sign the title over to the car.
Mm-hmm.
It's okay. My brother did that to me once. Little fucker.
I mean, my dad wonders why I'm just like, whatever. I've got a laundry list of shit that man has done to me over the years.
And,
You say, what did you say, Chris? 62 LeSabre?
no, I said my brother did that to me once, but he
No.
did it worse.
Car.
He did.
What kind of car do you have? 62 LeSabre, did you say?
Yeah.
Huh? You can buy one
First
right
edition.
now. You can buy one right now for $14,900.
That's fully restored, right?
Oh yeah. Odometer.
This one was actually it was really good condition. I can tell you exactly where it's at today,
Oh,
as long as the river hasn't been dredged.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, see, that goes back to what I said. Spoiled.
Dude, I've told you, I am the real life Joe Dirt, far from spoiled. Everything I've ever gotten in my life, I've had to work for myself.
And then you chuck a car into the river.
Well, there were circumstances that led up to it that car needed to disappear.
Oh, so there
Oh,
was felonious activity involved before it got thrown in the river.
thank God it wasn't me.
When you have enough felonies on your hand, buddy.
Yeah, no kidding.
I've never thrown a car in a river.
You've never. We have found something Steve has never done.
Woohoo!
I've never
Finally,
I have never thrown a car in the river.
have you ever thrown a car in the lake?
No.
Have you ever had an aqua dump?
Yeah.
Is an aqua dump what I think it is?
Yeah, taking a dump in a body of water.
Okay. Just checking. Like, so you're like out there at Cocoa Beach, and all of a sudden you gotta take a shit. So instead of like walking up to like the cabanas or whatever, you're just chilling out there in the ocean. You just
Pretty much.
hope that the water
Oh, I
washes
didn't.
it away.
I did. My aqua dump was different. I took a shit in the lake one time.
Now, please tell me you at least like pulled your shorts down first and got those out of the way so they didn't end up getting shitty.
Boy, it sure is sunny outside.
I just fell out. I just held the leg open on my shorts. I just fell out. I didn't have to touch it or anything.
3 days later, all the fish were dead.
Right.
And I made sure because we had a lake lot in Taylorville. And there were stumps every once in a while. So we would tie a barrel to him, not barrel, like a water jug, so the boats wouldn't hit him. Well, I was standing by the stump. And when I took my dump, so that was people. That means people wouldn't be walking
like
around the
stump.
stump. Yeah, I mean, let's we're all the way from the stump after I took the dump.
So it's a stump
I had to
dump.
go-
Not quite as good
I had
as a
to go
stump
poo.
pump, but definitely better than...
We had a porta-john, but fuck, you had to get out of the water and you had to run clear up the fucking
Make your splinter.
up the fucking heel to the porta-john. I'm like, fuck this. I'm having fun. I'm just gonna shit and let it go.
It depends on who's on their back on the stump hump as to who's going to get the splinter. Like a gentleman would sit down and then have her ride him on the stump, and then he would take the splinter in his ass.
I was thinking that he was fucking the stump and he got a splinter in his penis.
No, that stump hump is when you got the girl. You got to bend her over or bend her over the stump or have her ride you on the stump. That's a stump hump.
Okay. These stumps seem very necessary. They seem very important in life.
They should be around. Steve's like, really?
You need more of those, like just
God,
everywhere, like in your
Stump
bedroom.
hump could be a lot of fun. But if you've got a stump that's actually starting to rot away, you can wind up with a splinter in your butt.
Exactly. It was jagged. Yeah, it was jagged ones that right away. Yeah. That's
What's
what
it
worries
called?
me right there.
When you get like your penis pierced, like a Prince
Prince Albert.
Albert. Yeah.
Yeah, you can get a
get
stump
your
Albert.
own ghetto version of a Prince Albert. You can't afford the piercing, so you fuck up.
I think Chris has got one.
Not anymore.
Oh, you did get rid of it finally?
Had to.
Infected Peter.
I knew a girl who pierced her own nipples.
What's her number?
I think you would love her. Actually, she's married, but I think you would love
Oh,
her.
well, now, come on.
No, man, no.
Why are you always trying to hook me up with married ones?
Because she was in the Navy. Okay, she's in the Navy. So there's that.
Well,
So
that
And-
she's very
Calm
used to
down.
being surrounded by SEMA.
She is the kind of woman who could like she would just stand there and like she's got like a nice thick shape to her, but like we'd play volleyball and she'd just hold out her arm like this and the ball would go like all the way to the whole other side of like the football field or something like ridiculous. So she was like a beast. She pierced her own nipples. Did that. I used to go to the club with her. That was the only time we'd go out was like when I was going out with the people from work.
I knew a girl that actually tattooed on her eyeliner.
I've heard
Yeah.
that.
I know an old
I know
lady who
someone
did
that
that.
did
She
that.
had her eyebrows.
Yep.
Yeah.
But she
Like,
actually,
why do you have to do them every
like-
morning?
they got down in there and they tattooed on her eyeliner. I'm like, why?
I would do that.
I'm being attacked.
By a baby?
You're being attacked by a baby. Naked baby.
Aw.
This
Mercy.
ends. That ends. That ends. There you go.
And with that being kind of the thought, Irene over here is still trying to set me up with married women.
Happens.
That does it for us, man. I still can't believe I woke up late and still got the show started on time. I'm patting myself on the back for that shit.
I don't even know how late it was. I didn't even look at the time when I got here.
Well, I wanted to be on it too, and we literally went live right at 2:00.
Yep.
So what's all the other shows excuses, like all the other podcasts that
Yeah.
start up late?
I don't know what you're talking about.
They don't know how to get their shit together.
I'm never late.
No, I'm not aiming that at Ray. Ray is on Ray time.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That show starts when Ray says it's okay.
He's like the wizard from Lord of the Rings, like Gandalf. He
Yeah.
arrives precisely when he needs.
All right, so let's start this off. Chronic Chris, final thoughts.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, like I've said, it's going down this year. First off, come March, Steve, I'm coming for you, motherfucker.
That
Gonna
sounds
take
like he's
Steve down at Smoker Mania in March, and then you're gonna see me at Rockfest in Cadett, Wisconsin in July, and Punk in the Corn in Davenport, Iowa in October. And keep tuning into Asgard Radio for all the events we're gonna be at, and basically anyone that's on tour, we know about them. We look them up. That being said, ladies and gentlemen, stay warm, stay wet, stay dry,
Stay wet.
stay warm, stay wet. Keep the rubber to the road and always watch for motorcycles. Support live, local, independent music. And I love you fuckers. Not Steve, but the rest of you, you're
The
good.
rest of you fuckers.
Steve, you're going down like a flush turd.
Steve, your final thoughts. Might
Yeah.
as well get the return.
Yeah. That's all I got to say.
His final.
Mr. Chronic, Chris. All I got to say, we'll see. We'll see. Don't forget, I'll be back on tomorrow morning with my other pot show, Wake and Bake, with me and Rhino. And then I'll be back Tuesday morning with the Ray Live morning disaster. And Chris, you don't scare me, motherfucker. You don't scare me one bit.
You may wake and bake while on air, but I wake and bake before I roll out of bed.
Sleep and bakes.
Oh, good.
It's like a sleepy bake oven.
Adam, your final thoughts tonight. Yeah, I know. I'm giving you the hard spot. You've got to follow them.
Yeah, I know, right? No, I don't really have any final thoughts. I just hope that everyone has the rest of a good day, I guess. And yeah, that's about it. Enjoy your friends and family. Don't get caught doing weird stuff to a horse. Definitely don't get videoed doing that kind of stuff.
Well, I know another show that would say that guy had to be Bigfoot. He was trying to do something with that horse.
You
Right,
get
Steve?
to do what you got to do.
Exactly.
I don't believe in Bigfoot. I think Bigfoot's bullshit. But
No, he's zero.
No
Irene,
comment.
your final thoughts tonight.
My final thoughts. Marcy is adorable. I love Julie. I love the baby.
I see how it is, Irene.
Oh, hi, Adam.
See, Adam, you're not adorable.
And then there's this mini family of mine that I love so much. Right here on this little box. I guess what's on my brain right now? There's not too much going on upstairs right now. It's just like
Wait, so you're thinking downstairs?
I'm just
You're thinking downstairs?
maybe that might that's
Oh,
what-
all right. Where's? I got to check my checking account. Damn it! How much is this going to cost me?
No,
make it
it's
happen
not,
in a week.
TJ. It's not about how much it will cost you. It's if it's worth it.
I don't know. Irene, would it be worth it?
Always.
All right. So
Okay, so this might be our last episode of Mayhem. There won't be any money for further episodes.
oh,
trying to
God,
get Irene
damn it!
there.
I make enough. All right. This has been Mayhem's Amigos for January 12th. Again, full house tonight. I'm loving this. The quitting smoking continues. Everybody keep me in your prayers so I don't kill anybody.
When we want to keep other people in our prayers so that
Nah,
you don't
screw
kill
them.
them.
If I kill them, they deserved it. I'll feed them to an alligator. We will be back Thursday night, right about 9 p.m. for Amigos After Dark. Back here again Sunday at 2 p.m. for another Mayhem's Amigos. In the meantime, Wake and Bake tomorrow with Steve. Ray Lytle's Morning Disaster all week. Possibly Strange Frequencies with Adam tonight.
Possibly. Haven't heard one way or the other.
And always your rock music needs at AsgardRadio.com with Chris. And I will see you guys next week. Thank you. Thank you for tuning in. Spread the word. So long, everybody, and God bless.
See you, everybody.
Rock and roll.